Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3, the Macedonian Empire Megacampaign. In the last episode, we gathered up our army and we started working to sort out what we had on our hands, try to figure out what it is that we need to do to get everything up to proper fighting strength. That's pretty much what we did most of the episode. I mean, we had some technology finish, but, you know, that's going to be worked on as we go. So, what I did before we went ahead and started up the recording here, is I went through and I did a little bit more sorting. So we're kind of sorting everything down a little bit more, splitting up what, you know, is like single brigades, what's double brigades, what is 3 brigades, all that kind of stuff. So I can get a little bit better look at what we're going to be doing. Now, what I was doing initially, it was building new brigade attachments for these guys, because these guys are all 3 brigades, right? So I was building new artillery brigades to add to them. But then I thought, yeah, I could do something a little bit different. Because we have these single armored car brigades. In fact, I found another one that hadn't gotten sorted properly, so we're setting that up here. Right? So we're going to move all of those armored cars up here, and we're going to merge them into these infantry divisions to fill them out to 4 brigades, so that we can then, you know, add them in and, you know, make them corps, add them into the order of battle, and, you know, send them to the front. So instead, what I did was I went in and I actually added more artillery brigades. Because what I want to do is I'm going to take these infantry divisions, which only have 1 or 2 infantry brigades in them, and I'm going to add those artillery to these guys instead. So that's the plan there. As far as the armor, we're splitting that up. We're going to decide what we're going to do there, and I also started splitting up the cavalry. Now, what I'm planning on doing with the cavalry is actually converting that cavalry to armor. Now, we can only convert it to light armor right now, but once we get, where is it? The light tank stuff, which is going to be done June 13th for the light tank gun. That's not too much longer from now. We can then start work on medium tank brigades, and once we get medium tanks unlocked, we can then convert these guys to medium tanks instead, I think. I would much rather have them as medium tanks than light tanks. The medium tanks are going to be much more useful and much better than the light tanks. We'll use the light tanks since we got light tanks. Alright, so let's just go ahead and unpause it and let's get things moving here. We still have... these guys down here I haven't done any sorting yet on. Because I'm waiting for these guys to be able to, you know, get moved. But I don't have any transport planes, and I don't have any port over here. Oh, cavalry, light artillery, cavalry, anti-tank weapons. Alright, so let me just take a look at those. Technology. We don't need those right now. More research possible. Yes, I know. We'll just sort it out. This is the first Hearts of Iron 3 game I've ever played where I have more leadership than I know what to do with. Alright, cavalry small arms and cavalry support weapons. We'll probably do the same thing here. Small arms support weapons, and then back down. So it's all 1938 tech. And we're going to continue to work on that tech. Oh, except for... That's 38, okay. So now we can do motorized infantry. And actually, since we're going to be converting all of our cavalry, we don't need to worry about cavalry anymore. Because we're never going to build cavalry. Okay, so did these guys get up there yet? No, they're still moving. Battlecruiser anti-aircraft armament. Okay, so let's go take a look at that. Capital ships. Battle cruiser, anti-aircraft armament. We can remove that. And we don't have anything else to put in. Once we hit 1937, we're going to have a lot more because we can be able to put all the 1938 techs into the queue. Year ahead, it'll take a while, but we'll just get the work done on it. Alright, so that is 3 brigades. These guys are what? 1 brigade of cavalry. These guys are 2 brigades of cavalry. These guys are 2 brigades of armored. These guys are 3 brigades, and these guys are 4. So we have 3 of those. Once we have 5 of those, we can make a core out of it. Alright, and once these guys get there, then we can turn all of these into 4. So these are single infantry brigades. These are double infantry brigades. So we just gotta wait for those guys to get there. Yeah, might as well crank it at a higher speed. What's this? We got units in poor supply. Yeah, I know. And resource stockpile almost in. Stockpiles of energy. What do we need to do to make more energy? Industrial capacity. Guess we need nuclear reactors. No. It's anti-aircraft guns, land forts, coastal forts, naval bases, air base, radar station, nuclear reactor, rocket test site. I'm not sure exactly. I guess we'll have to trade for it at some point. That's what my trade automation's supposed to be doing. Alright. So we need like one of you guys and one of you guys, and we want to merge them in. Alright, and then you can move there. We need one of you guys and one of you guys. Merge. Move there. And one of you guys, merge. Move there. Merge. Move there. Merge. Netherlands is no longer attempting to align itself towards me. You guys merge. And you guys merge and actually move over there. Battleship anti-aircraft armament. Okay, so battleship anti-aircraft armament. Pull that out. Alright, so we have production. October 3rd is when all of the artillery brigades are going to be done. Oop! Anti-tank barrel, anti-tank ammunition, artillery barrel, artillery carriage. Oh, actually, no, that's something different. Technology. That is these guys. We can pull those out. And none of those are 37, so yeah, we'll have to wait till next year for those. Alright. Fools from Choctaw canceled a trade agreement. Not worried about that. Let's see. One thing I'm also going to have to do is go in here and do all my leaders. I'm not that worried about that just yet. See, I'll set the auto assign. I guess everybody's already assigned. And that definitely means I'm going to have to add in a lot of new leaders. Okay. probably unassign all. I don't know if I need to do that. Destroy our main armament, destroy our anti-aircraft, destroy our engine, destroy our armor. Okay, so destroy our stuff. Take all that out of there. Landing craft is 1940. Okay. I mean, we can... This is vanilla, so we can't actually do invasions with normal transports. Where's that liner? Agriculture advance. It's under industry. Yep, agriculture. But it's not ideal. Heavy AA guns. Again. Heavy AA guns. I mean, I guess we could probably throw all that 1938 stuff in there. Yeah, we are running out of energy. Coal to oil conversion. Allows construction of nuclear reactors. It's going to be a long time before we can build nuclear reactors. Okay, well, it looks like that whatever it is changed. Light tank. Okay, there's all the light tank stuff. Okay, so let's get in there into the technology. Armor. Well, the gun isn't done yet. So we need till June 12th for the light tank gun. And then we can start working on medium tanks. Okay. So everybody here should be there who is not attached to a... There we are. First core. Okay, and then you guys are already attached there. So these guys can all just deploy over there so I can keep them organized. And then we need to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys, make them into a core. And move them. Let's just move them up there. Strategically redeploy. Alright, so we're making artillery brigades for all of these. So then what else are we going to want to put in these? And how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these. So what would we want to put in there with the artillery? Any tank? Any tank. Yes. So let's put in 11 anti-tank brigades. Hold on, something just finished. That should start working when the day ticks over. There we go. Alright. When will they be done? November 7th. Okay, and that is when industrial production advance. Industrial efficiency advance. Okay. That was here. So we can turn those off. Alright. Now actually, let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more of those. So actually I want them in there as well. We want anti-tank. Start production. And then we probably want 9 more just infantry brigade attachments as well. To bring all of those infantry divisions up to proper strength. Light tank gun, armored car. Okay, so technology. Armored car stuff can come out. Medium tank brigades can be added. And when is the medium tank brigade going to be done? November 9th. All right. Yeah, they're just moving to a spot that has no supply currently, so... But all the infrastructure is as good as it's going to get. Ah, there's a supply route to get feed supplies to my navy. And here's the other supply route to feed supplies to the Pacific Fleet. What's this? Inefficient research. Light tank gun. Ah, right. Tank gun. Turn that off. We could always ignore it, though. I'll have to think about that and decide if I want to go 2 years ahead. And just get working on that. So these are... Illegal printing. We have just received reports from the secret police that a printing press has been found in a minor warehouse just outside town. Several documents and pamphlets criticizing the policies of our government were also discovered, leading the police to conclude the warehouse has been used for some kind of hub for meetings and distribution of political material. 40% chance of gain 3 in dissent. We did not gain 3 in dissent. Good. So that's 3s. Here are anti-aircraft, aircraft carrier engine, all the aircraft carrier stuff. So let's get that turned off for now. Government nationalizes the private sector, IC plus 8%. Congo's no longer aligning to our faction. What is the diplomacy looking like? Look at all of the guys that aligned or are aligning towards us. So we may get some opportunities to invite some new faction members soon. We'll have to decide if we want to do that or not. Alright, so this army is pretty much ready to go. So... these guys, can we declare war on them? Indeed we can. What about Russia? We can in fact declare war on Russia. About Croatia. Can't quite declare war. Oh, we have a diplomat en route. So I think we're actually at a low enough neutrality now that we can start declaring wars. So that's perfect. And in fact I have an army ready to go. Let's deploy the army group headquarters to Istanbul. Let's deploy the army headquarters to Cluj here. And let's get my brigades in place. I guess we'll do Russia first. Let's deploy you there. Oh no, we need the whole core, not just the headquarters. Okay, so let's get this core over here, and then let's get these cores deployed here for our first combat in the new game. Which I don't think there's going to be much combat over here at all. I don't even think they have an army. But I'm not taking any chances. Alright. Move you back there. Poland is no longer attempting to align themselves. Alright, you guys, let's see, let's make an army command. Let's move that army command over here. And let's make an army group command. And move that army group command over here. And we'll assign that army group to the theater. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Disconnect. We don't need an army group. Disband this. The army can just get attached to the first army group, which is right there. People's Army Advance. Alright. I think that's over here. We don't need People's Army. Yep, there it is, right there. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we've got all of the brigades building for the infantry. So now we need to make decisions on what we're going to be doing for the cavalry, which we're going to be converting all the cavalry to armor. Actually, maybe the armor might be the better option. So these are the threes. Let's see. Light armor, medium armor, armored cars, tank destroyers. Okay. So let me just look through that. Yeah, this is all tank destroyers, armored cars, and light and medium armor. Alright, so how many of those do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. What will we want to put in there? Engineers? Artillery? Artillery would slow everybody down. Not sure we want to go with artillery on those. Engineers makes some sense. Yeah, let's do engineers. 9 engineers. There we go. Alright, carriers are still under production. And some of the interceptors are still under production. We almost got some of our actual new infantry done, but that'll just have to wait. Alright, are all our guys in position yet? Not quite yet. Let's just crank it up to speed 5. Arctic warfare equipment, mountain warfare equipment, operational level organization. Okay, so we have units available. Where were my... Actually, I think we just dropped these in the interceptor air wing. Yep, just drop them straight there. And inefficient research of operational level organization. .38, 9039, 44. Just making sure. Not anything to worry about. Oop. Naval engineering, submarine engineering, aeronautic engineering, jet engine, infantry warfare, militia warfare, mobile warfare, electronic, a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, another interceptor wing. And a whole bunch of stuff that's now obsolete or inefficient. Alright, so this stuff we can all turn off. This stuff we can turn off. Rocket science, nuclear physics. Yep, that'll do it. Large front and guerrilla warfare. Which I think those are over here. Guerrilla warfare, yep, and large front. Turn those off. Okay. Now, our cores are in position. So, let's spread our guys out. That should be good. Oh, they're all out of position, or out of range. So I'm actually gonna need to move these closer in. So let's move this guy up here. Or over here. And then you guys spread out. Alright. Mobile warfare, elastic defense, integrated support, delayed doctrine if your warfare mass assault, special forces, oh man, whole bunch of stuff. Alright, so I think that's all over here. 38, 38, 35 is fine, 38, 38, 38. And tactical air command, a bunch of stuff in air. Okay, so all this stuff. And yeah, so we're like almost out of research. At some point here, we're going to have to start putting the 1938 stuff into the queue just to work on it. In fact, you know, it might even be worth just doing it now. 1938. Yeah, because we're just like, we got nothing to work on. Alright, so yeah, let's just queue all the 1938 stuff in. And 60 projects, capital ships, naval bomber development, let's work on that. Let's be a little bit more selective here. Multi-role fighters. Let's get all of this stuff queued in and working. These guys, yes. These guys, all that stuff. Oh, no. This stuff. It's all 37 stuff. This is all 38 stuff. Okay, so that all should be good. Let's just do that. Ah, it looks like they actually do have some military units. So it is. Oh, actually. Okay. Everybody is in position. We have some new units, some more interceptors. So let's go ahead and get those guys out to the interceptor wing. Oh, yeah, we're ignoring the inefficient research now. We're going to have to look at it specifically whenever the research is done. Okay, so let's go ahead and just declare our first war. I think this is the only victory point right here. VP map mode, 7 points. Yeah, so this is going to be really, really easy. Declare war. Conquer Russia. I do. And let's just push towards the capital here. Let's get everybody moved there. Let's get these guys rolling in there. Ah, more laws can be enacted. 3-year draft. Yeah, do that. Though we're not going to be at war for very long. But they're not even going to bother pushing into this territory. Now, the one thing is that we're going to have to worry about are going to be uprisings. Allow debt from UA. Allowing us to run a debt when trading with us. This means that when they trade with us during wartime, we don't get paid in cash, but instead they will owe us. Sure. An offer of military access for the United Kingdom is offering us transit rights. Okay. Out of fear of mighty armies, United Kingdoms has offered us military access, which we have decided to accept. Let's hope they remember their place. Well, their place is going to be as part of the Empire, eventually. Oh, we got all the CAGs, and we got infantry divisions, and we got interceptors. Okay, so interceptors. We're going to have to stick the CAGs somewhere. Here. CAGs. There we go. All you guys can merge. Okay. And actually, probably didn't want to merge the CAGs, but whatever. And infantry divisions. Okay, so let's go ahead and deploy them into Aleppo. And then I can 5. Make them a corps. Assign them to the 3rd Army. Yep. And then move everybody over here. Let's get those guys to push in. Let's get these guys to support the attack. But yeah, we are winning handily. Ah, we got another infantry division. Again, deploy to Aleppo. We have won the battle. We lost 57 troops. They lost 117 troops. So basically, we engaged them and they ran. Alright. And there we go. We have annexed Russia. Forced conquer. Legalized. New laws enacted. Alright, so let's get these guys deployed. Oh, we're out of range of the... Yeah, that's the one thing about, this version of the game is that the command ranges are very short. Alright, let's get you guys to redeploy. We're going to redeploy to Chernigov's border. We're going to bring Chernigov into the glorious Macedonian Empire. Finally. A little bit overkill, but we should be good. Games of the 11th Olympiad. The 11th Olympic Games were recently held in Berlin, in Germany, which doesn't exist. Oh well, that's kind of the way those events are going to be. Country is mobilized in peacetime. Don't care. Oh, more infantry divisions. Okay, so we'll get you guys deployed out. And that's 5. Let's make you guys a corps. Let's assign you corps to the army. Get you guys deployed over here just so I can keep myself organized. And there we go. And actually what we're going to go ahead and we're going to do is we're going to end this episode here. We have, we got ourselves organized. We have the brigade attachments that are under production. The artillery is almost done. And I gotta keep in mind where those are going. Well, they're going to all these infantry divisions here. Oh, we got, these are the 4s. Yeah, those are 4s. Let me just deploy those guys over to Aleppo. So they'll mix in. Actually, no, we'll keep them there. Because they're different from these. These are, proper setups. Alright, so. Oh yeah, and we ran our first war, which was over pretty quick. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.